Welcome back to Ben's Top 10. Well, you've seen me do a countdown of my top 10 classic cartoon characters. Now I feel it's time for me to move on to the modern cartoon characters. Since I'm not much into modern cartoons and I feel most of them lack the feel of classic cartoons, I do, however, have 10 favorite characters from 10 modern cartoon shows that have made my list. The modern era of cartoons can be anywhere from the 80s through today. So, here comes my top 10 modern cartoon characters. Number 10, straight out of the Teen Titans universe, we have Starfire. She is my favorite Teen Titans member. Coming from the planet of Tamaran, she is an alien that is new to Earth and is always wondering and is always optimistic and curious about Earth stuff. Has long red hair and she can kick butt. Don't let her appearance fool you. If you make her angry, by gosh, she'll fight back. Starfire, if the only alien girl to look very good to us humans. Wow. Number 9, coming out of classic Nickelodeon era, it's Ren from the Ren and Stimpy Show. Ren is my favorite Nickelodeon character of all time. He may be a crazy chihuahua and he may be angry all the time. He may be a jerk, but dagnabbit, he's awesome. He lives with his best friend Stimpy, who Stimpy sometimes makes mistakes and makes Ren angry. And Ren is always getting punishment for Stimpy's mistakes. And Ren is always slapping Stimpy. Can't help but to feel sorry for Ren due to Stimpy's mistakes. Ren, the little chihuahua with a big attitude. Number 8, from a more modern Nickelodeon era, it's Zim from Invader Zim, the alien that was sent to Earth by mistake to conquer Earth and destroy every human alive. Zim is also a maniac character just like Ren. He's the modern day Ren in my opinion, but unlike Ren, Zim has more power and always comes closest doing his duty of destroying the Earth, but always fails miserably due to the hands of Dib, and mostly due to the mistakes of his sidekick Gur. That little robot always gets Zim in trouble, and Zim tries so hard. Can't help but to feel sorry for him, even if he is about to destroy our home planet. Zim, we love ya. Number 7, from Garfield and Friends, it's the title character himself, Garfield. This lazy Ken has been in newspaper comics since the late 70s and ended up with his own show in the late 80s. Garfield is a lazy cat who never does anything he is told and is always causing mayhem wherever he goes. And his love of lasagna is always, and his love of food is always motioning him to do things that he shouldn't be doing. I love this cat character. Since this is modern cartoon characters, I took the Garfield from the cartoon series, but Garfield also is my favorite comic book. Garfield is also my favorite Sunday comic strip character, and I'm always looking forward to see his antics every morning in the Sunday paper. Number 6, straight out of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Beauregard Q Kazoo, or Blue for short. Since I've recently gotten to Foster's, I was so amazed by this character. Sure, he's a jerk, and sure, he causes mayhem, and sure, you love to hate him, but you just love him. He's for the prankster in all of us. Kind of reminds us of when we were little, always wanting to cause mayhem and all that stuff. He's also very selfish, and you can tell he's very self-centered, but in every episode of the show, when he appears, he always steals the show. Beauregard Q Kazoo. He's an imaginary friend. He's the best friend you could think of. Number 5, 2 characters in this slot. It's from my all-time favorite show, Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi. It's Amiyumi's cats, John King and Tekidai. Oh my gosh, I love these two cats. They're like the troublemakers of the show. they always cause trouble for Kaz, and they always deliver Kaz pain. And some episodes focus on them and tormenting Kaz. They're so funny. Those cats are always finding ways to torment Kaz, and we can't help but to laugh at them. They've proven to be smarter than Kaz himself, and I bet anybody's smarter than Kaz. But it's the John King and Tekidai. I wish they were my cats, 'cause they would be awesome pets. At number 4, we have a villain on this slot. It's from the DC animated universe. It's the Joker. He was voted to be the greatest comic book villain of all time, even though I'm taking this from the animated series. The Joker is a psychotic freak. He kills whenever he commits crimes just to have fun. Whether it's robbing a bank or anything, he'll do it. He uses killer toys to do most of his crime work, like a flower that sprays acid, or a hand zapper that'll zap you to death. The Joker is my favorite villain, and is my favorite Batman villain, and probably my favorite comic book villain as well. Don't let that smile fool you. He's one sick freak. Number 3, from out of the shadows, it's Batman. My favorite comic book superhero. Well, he's not really super because he doesn't have any powers, but you get the idea. Once Bruce Wayne, a kid who had almost $1 million, was the son of a millionaire, but all of his dreams were ruined when his parents were killed. He became Batman and pursued the hunter and fought and sworn to a life of getting rid of criminals and cleaning up Gotham City. The Batman the animated series is way different than most of them, because the Bruce Wayne in this series is kind and caring and is intelligent, while the Bruce Wayne in the comics and other media is a snobby millionaire who is being selfish. But this is the perfect Batman. When I think of Batman, I think of the Batman from the animated series. That's the real hero. At number 2, the yellow-skinned father of the Simpsons, it's Homer. Homer Simpson is one of my all-time favorite cartoon characters. He's an example of the typical American dad, lazy, loud, and obnoxious. I love Homer's anger and the fact that he is always getting his family into bad situations, but thankfully he is always able to get them out, even if he may have a low intelligence, but he can sure dish things out. His love of donuts is a very redeeming factor of the series because we can all relate to it. We all have food that we can't live without. Homer has donuts and we have whatever we love. Homer, a big example of the American figure, and number 2 on my list. And my number 1 favorite modern cartoon character is Ami from none other than Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi. What is not to love about this character? She's cute, positive, and overall will always put you in a good mood. Even with her long pink hair and her positive attitude, she really is the girl you wish you knew in real life. She may be pretty and all, but she is kind and caring and proves that she is not selfish. She'll do anything to help her friends out, and maybe even people she doesn't even know. Her love of animals I can relate a lot to, because I'm a big animal lover myself. And Ami, she is, I bet a lot of guys have cartoon crushes on her, because she is just a girl she's just an amazing girl. You wish, Ami, you gotta love her. It was hard to choose between Ami and Yumi since I like both of them equally, but Ami definitely takes the cake as my number one modern cartoon character. Well, that's all. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.